This is the Eclectic Discussion Podcast.
What's up, world? It's Eclectic Discussion Podcast. I'm your host, Eclectic. I'm here with 12 Kyle.
Yo, what up?
Just in case you didn't know, he is the host and sole owner of the 12 Kyle Podcast.
You're damn right I am.
We are doing another draft on the EDP, and this time it is the greatest shooters of all time, or our favorite shooters. The NBA. I'm assuming we're not doing college.
No, yeah, just NBA.
We're doing shooters. I know this is a little different because we usually do point guards, shooting guards, small forwards and such. He just said, let's do shooters.
Well, the reason why I said shooters is because my man Devontae, shout out to Devontae.
I love Jodeci.
You can find him on Twitter at Scorpio Swag. He actually recommended that we do this one. Best shooters. So yeah, fantasy draft of the best shooters in the NBA.
Oh, then that's what we're doing. Listen, if anyone wants to nominate a draft subject or title, we'll do it. We will put that ahead of anything else we have planned, because those of you who are actually listening, you got top priority.
Mm-hmm. And we'll shout you out.
So I have the first pick here, and I'm not happy about it because there's too many variables going on here. So, but without further ado, let me open.
You didn't ask me.
I don't care. Without further ado, let me open the Eclectic Discussion Podcast Greatest Shooters Fantasy Draft. No, I don't care, because I have first pick and it's about to suck. There's no stipulations.
Yeah, they only would have had to have played in the NBA.
Yeah,
so if you want to draft Mark Eaton, be my guess.
I can't take Earl Manigault.
The GOAT.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to my first pick. I'm going to go with Steph Curry Jr.
Wardell Curry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Steph. He's not my favorite shooter that I've ever seen, but boy, he's fun to watch.
Good pick, man. Good pick. I think that probably was a no-brainer, but
it was a brainer for me. I had to think this one through.
Well, I think. Well, we'll talk about it a little later, but I think that might have something to do with the time in which we watched the NBA, because you and I go way back into the NBA, so we saw a lot of shooters, coming up. So, actually, we saw the NBA where damn near everybody can shoot. But,
but anyway, that is my first pick.
Yeah, good pick. Good pick. Let's see. Shooters. I'm going to go with, for my first pick, a guy who played his entire career for the Indiana Pacers. He used to be known as Cheryl's little brother, but you know him now from his Wendy's commercials and his work with TNT. The Hall of Famer, Reggie Miller, is my number one pick. My man, Reg.
Well done. That is a great pick. One of my favorites to ever watch play. And might have been my next pick if you would have taken who I am going to pick, and that is the Hick from French Lick. And I'm taking Larry Bird. Larry
Joe Bird. Man, listen. I tweeted this. It's funny you mentioned. I tweeted this a couple of days ago. People don't understand, and maybe it's because they didn't see him play or whatever the case may be, or maybe they just watch YouTube videos. But Larry Bird was, at least for me, I can only speak for me, prior to LeBron becoming LeBron, Larry Bird was the coldest small forward I ever seen in my life. He could shoot, he could pass, He could play defense. He was just, and I mean, he literally would not miss any shots. And, Bird was just cold, man. Yeah, you couldn't stop him. I mean, 3-time MVP. I mean, I'm not going to run down his accolades, but great pick, man. Great pick. I think anybody listening to this podcast would have Bird in their top 2 picks. So if you didn't take him at 2, I was damn sure taking him at 2. Mm-hmm. Let's see. For my second pick in the best shooters draft, gotta go out west.
Okay.
Golden State Warrior, Klay Thompson is my number 2 pick.
Wow.
One half of the Splash Brothers.
Oh.
Klay Thompson.
Oh. I did not see that coming. Yeah, he's really adept at shooting the shots. Kind of changes things a little bit. Okay, well then, what I'm going to do for my third pick, I'm going to take someone who I'm honestly not a fan of.
It's okay.
But I respect his game. I respect his shot. I don't even respect his game. I respect his shot, and this is a shooter's draft. So I am taking Jesus.
Good pick. Good pick.
Yeah, give me Ray Allen.
Good pick. Can't go wrong with Jesus.
Huh.
That's what they say in church.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to be available because I didn't want him, but I am definitely going to take that as a third pick.
Yeah, I had him high on my board. I had Klay slightly higher. But yeah, great pick. I'm rolling. Let's see. Third pick is a guy who I remember the day that he got drafted.
Elgin Baylor.
I went around for that.
Oh, it is.
When he got drafted, when his name came across the screen and they said his name and he came out, walked out and shook the commissioner's hand, I was like, who is this guy? Like, I'd never heard of him before because he was out of Germany. And he looked very awkward and he walked awkward and he was just awkward. Like he didn't look like a basketball player at all. This guy went on to be one of the greatest shooters in NBA history. I'm talking none other than NBA champion, NBA Finals MVP. My man, Dirk Nowitzki is my third pick. I'm going Dirk.
Wow. I like it. That is, you got a lot of height on your team.
Yeah, we shooting over cats.
You know what I'm going to do for my fourth pick? So with my fourth pick, so looking at my team right now, I got you from behind the arc. But when I was a huge NBA fan, you had to have the shooting guards would bang you from the mid-range. And you would have to have a nice jump shot. It was a J, and so little unconventional because we're talking shooters, and when we think shooters, when they put up the ball, it's going in the rim. This is the only time this guy will be the fourth pick on any NBA list. I am going Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now, you deal with that turnaround fadeaway.
Well, I mean, that's a great pick. And you're right. This is the only time that you will see him this low on anybody's draft in any category. And I can say the same for my fourth pick. He was a guy who, for lack of a better term, was a Jordan clone. The mid-range game, the baseline jumpers, the fadeaways, everything that Mike did, he patterned it after him. And
Harold Miner?
Nah, not Baby Joy, man.
my
This
bad.
guy, unfortunately, he's no longer with us. Rest in peace. My man, number 8 and number 24, but number 1 in your hearts, Kobe Bean Bryant is my 4th pick in the NBA shooters draft. Kobe couldn't miss. Didn't miss.
My last pick.
Mm-hmm.
My last pick is going to be close to my heart. And he's also no longer with us. And this guy is deadly. You're not going to be the only person with a foreigner on your team. I'm going to take, in my opinion, the greatest foreign shooter, marksman ever. The Drazen Petrovic.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Petro.
That's how we gonna end this draft on my side of
town. Yeah, man, that's a very good pick, man. I had him high on my board as well, but gotta end with a guy who honestly I didn't think I'd be able to get, so I'm ecstatic to get him at 5. Oh man, this guy was a 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 8-time All-Star. He shot 90% from free throw and 43% from three-point range. I'm talking about the current head coach of the Brooklyn Nets, but you remember him from the Phoenix Suns. My man, Steve Nash, is my 5th and final pick. Steve Nash.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Right. That is not bad. That is how we're gonna end this draft off. I had a lot of people left on my list that I wanted to take. I don't know if there's there could be enough to do another draft. But so I'm not gonna say any of mine. But if you had another pick, who would you?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, man, come on, man. Come on, throw it out there. So let me run down the list.
I mean, World Be Free is out there.
Not really. So, running out on the court with the tearaway pants and the incredibly short shorts for Team Kyle is Reggie Miller, Klay Thompson, Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, and Stephen Nash. When the lights go low and who's strolling out on the court, for Team Clack is Steph Curry, Larry Bird, Ray Allen, this Michael Jordan cat, and Drazen Petrovic. Listen, some of this is if you know, you know. But otherwise, yeah, pick your 5. Who would you least want to have to score, keep up the score with? Anyway, that is going to be it for this draft. There's going to be a vote. Eclectic Podcast, I think is the name of what we up to. That's Twitter and Instagram. I've got everything matching now. Also, visit I Am Eclectic on YouTube for the podcast on YouTube. Don't forget to do that. But in the meantime, in between time, we are out of here until the next draft.
Yeah.
Appreciation.
You be in the days in the maze and the left in the rain, saying how could a brother just play so crazy and good at the same time? He must have a mastermind, steal the ball, then fly on by with nights on his feet. He can't be beat on a one-on-one. He never hurt the feet. The only thing to slow him down is an injury, so don't play him close. You understand? You see? Or the very next game he'll be a true bull playing slick, bad and powerful. You don't want the crowd to make a fool out of you. Then be very careful in what you do. If the ref's gotta stop and blow his horn, the crowd will get mad and sing this song. Michael, Jordan, go Michael, madness in the house.